Alright, I never gave an update on the log splitter. It's been doing pretty good. I'm happy with it thus far. I don't know what's up with the phone. I'm do an overview of it. It creates a lot of trash with this tic-tac-toe design, but all processors create a lot of trash. Maybe this one a little bit more. I'm not really sure in truth, but I do know this one creates a lot. On the other videos, I kind of went over it, but I'm just going to go over the whole dang thing in one setting. This is a giant piece of I-beam with a 3/4 inch flange, and it looks like a 5/8 web. And when I originally made this thing, I didn't have these reinforcements in place, and this hydraulic cylinder where it's mounted to, it bowed the flanges down. I ended up having to cut it out and weld in a new piece, and reinforcement here, and then put these down there. So it hasn't never been a problem since. The contraption here, the original one that I made lasted a long time, and it eventually broke all from the welds at the bottom. I had this 1055, the same steel I'm using here, 1055 3/4, although it's, yeah, 1055 3/4, but they were only 6 inches long, and welded them through, and eventually it broke off the bottom. So what I did was grab more steel, made gussets, whatever you want to call it, right angles out of them, welded it to it, so I got all this extra weld space along this bottom plate. These horizontal pieces are 1050 or 1055. They're actually AR 400. Cut notches out of them, so I could, after I got the vertical pieces in place, cut notches out of them, fit them over the horizontal pieces, tacked them into place, and cut these off the bottom, welded everything at the correct angle so I get the best weld possible where I wasn't cutting into the steel. I could add as much as possible. Every single piece took I think 6 passes with 5/32 7018. It took a while to weld. This piece, when I put it on, the reason this weld is here wasn't, I do stuff and then I end up hurrying it up and then I mess it up. But this piece actually bowed a little bit down before, and that's a problem because if wood goes through here and it gets pushed this way, it wants to break this piece off. So I cut through it, cut a V out of it, jacked it up, and then re-welded the absolute hell out of it. This weld space right here, I thought it might be a problem. I had to grind it down, but it hasn't been a problem at all. No wood's getting caught on it. No issue at all. This is the ramp. Oh, yeah, before I say that, on the web, I ended up attaching it all, welding on a whole new piece sideways. I took the engine off and welded it on nice, and bringing it all the way down and reattached it to the I-beam. So the whole web, I don't know how and what kind of force could plug that thing off, but yeah, it's nice. Now, little jack stands I got for it. My original wood catch was better. It was made out of round, but the surplus place I go to was all out of round whenever I was building this one after I accidentally destroyed the other one. In terms of the wood, you just load her on up. I'm going to start her up, and I'll show you a few pieces on how it works. Get it off the off. Take the screwdriver and turn it on. Ah! Maybe a little bit more gas. Diesel, whatever. This is embarrassing. Sometimes takes some time, so whatever. I'm going to set the phone down for a second and load this thing up. I'll show you in just a second. Alright, so we got the wood loaded up. I'm going to turn up the fuel. And let's get it. Well, I have not had a problem with this machine since it got rebuilt on these pieces getting stuck, except for one terrible piece, which was that one right there. I should have never even tried to put it through, but the metal didn't move at all. That first piece, that was a bummer. I'm showing a video, but whatever. Made that one load. Made this wood on the ground. See why I want a conveyor instead of trying to throw stuff over there into a pile. Just convey it over there. But yeah, splits like a champ. It's a bummer. Thought that one piece on video not going through. Whatever. Works. Bye.